Working with Elizabeth has been truly life-changing, and that is coming from somebody who is very skeptical about workout programs, trainers, really anything health related. I have worked out with trainers since I was in my early 20s, and I had a cycle where I would be really consistent for 6 months and then I'd fall off for 6 months. And I was also somebody who would experience a certain level of success and then I would self sabotage and I would start to feel like things were working and I was looking good and I was feeling good. And so I would get off track. And so when I heard about this program, I saw Elizabeth's transformation and I was like, what are you doing? I have to know. Um, so I have the unique experience in the sense that I met Elizabeth before she started this coaching program. She was a trainer at the time, and we actually met at a friend's birthday weekend. And I was going through something personal that weekend and I was feeling super anxious, and she was so supportive. And really, we were just quick friends, and she would listen to me and everything that I was going through. And that made a really big impact on me. So when we kind of lost touch after that trip, but whenever I saw her start posting her photos of her transformation, I was like, okay, something has clearly shifted. She looked beautiful and had a great body before, but I noticed that her results were so amazing. And I was like, I've done everything else under the sun. Every program, every diet, the cabbage soup diet was big when I was in middle school. I've tried keto, I've tried intermittent fasting, and things would work for a short amount of time, but I know that I was dysregulated. I know that I was not losing weight steadily. And so when I got into this program, I just said, it's worth a shot. I've tried a lot of other things. This person clearly knows what she's doing, and I know that she's really supportive. I wasn't sure about the format of everything. If you've looked into her program, you know that she utilizes an app and weekly coaching calls. And at the time, I really thought I needed somebody in person, and that was my biggest hesitation. So she reached out a few months after we had connected about her program because I said no initially. And at this juncture, I just said, this is worth a shot. So I got into her program a few months ago, and within the first month, I lost 3% body fat. My lean muscle mass went up, I think 4%. And I started noticing that my limbs were looking slimmer. And then by month 2, I was getting, and I still have continued to get a lot of compliments on just how I'm looking, my energy level. And that has been crazy. Just tracking how she sets it up for us to track has really shown me how inconsistent I was before. And then there have been modules and there have been weekly calls and there have been so many resources. Sometimes she'll slip a podcast in our group chat that have just transformed me and have really made me feel like I have support. And there's been a lot of vulnerable moments in this program, but I've had so many aha moments today, just where I've been walking and I've had a realization, or maybe I've been at a function with friends where I would have had a bunch of snacks and then left and felt guilty. I'm at the point where I'm eating before I go to events so that I know what I'm eating. I know my macros, and then I go into events where I'm not feeling guilty when I leave. And I've been able to create this beautiful foundation where even if I don't eat perfect for a day or a few days, or I have a snack, or I have, I miss a couple workouts or whatever the case, I'm still getting results. And that is truly life-changing. I'm looking at photos of myself and I'm noticing that all of my problem areas that have been nearly impossible to get rid of are starting to just like slough off. Like my back is looking leaner, my legs are toned, I can tell in my face. And I definitely think that and believe that her group program is incredible because she has gone through so much in her own journey and she has so much experience that I didn't even know about until I really got into this program and she started to share things with me. And I think like for me, being like a business owner and being busy and really wanting to just up level in every area of my life, this has been such a perfect pairing and marriage to everything else that I'm trying to achieve, because it's setting me up to feel good. And I really need to feel good to function at my best. And there have definitely been hard days and hard weeks, and there have been obstacles that I've had to overcome when it comes to just how we track macros and things. But now I feel so confident in just being able to like even look at dishes and know that it's where it needs to be, or if I need more protein. And it's truly been life changing, and I'm so excited that I got to be in this program and experience all of Elizabeth's magic, because it truly will change your life if you just dive in and go in with an open heart and an open mind. I just encourage everybody to at least talk to her and get to know what she's about, because this program is so great because she really works with customizing it. There's been a few workouts that just I couldn't totally get down. Either my form was off or it was hurting something, and she didn't make me feel like I needed to power through it. We just incorporated a different workout that worked out the same muscles, but that I felt comfortable doing. And it's really allowed me to really start to like the gym and like my workouts. And I'm just so thrilled that I've had these results. It's been truly, truly incredible.